Oh my god. That's funny. I just like start the live stream and I sneeze. Let's see. You guys see what happened with Elon? Yo. Oh my god. Well, would you look at this? Yo, this is let's go. Let's see. Gonna show the light. There we go. I'm gonna start a poll. We got Silver Days in here. God Candle, yeah, dude. God Candle. This is look at this. Look at this volume on it. Look at this volume on it. 27 billion. It's all artificial though. 27 billion though. Imagine if that was actually the case though. 27 billion, man. Yeah, this is really gonna mess up my chart, but whatever. Bro, what happened with Elon? Bro, I'm rich. What do you mean? We called it. I mean, we called it, right? What is this? What is this candle? It's over 122,000%. Imagine. Oh my gosh. The one coin I have. I was right all this time. Oh my gosh. Dude, can you imagine though? Look at this. Look, and we even said like it was extremely oversold. Look at this, man. Freaking crazy God candle. I forgot to put my sell orders up there. That's funny, man. Imagine if that actually like happened. It's on Biocanemy Exchange, not real volume. It is real volume, but unfortunately, look, it is real volume, but everything is look, it's actually number one on Biocanemy, 27 billion. But look at this. It's trading at six. So before it was right, you know, seven zeros. Where is it? Yeah, 24-hour change, 24-hour low. Wait, what? That actually changed. That was the correct amount, and then all of a sudden, whatever happened here that depegged it or something. I think it's depegged right now. Yeah, I think it's depegged right now. But what's good is that on CoinMarketCap, because of this, this is number 2 trending right now on CoinMarketCap. So it's definitely going to increase the visibility for Dogelon. Out of all the cryptocurrencies out there, this is literally number 2. What's up, Dwayne Kelly's in the house. Welcome. We got Aloe in the house. Dream Tanks. What's up, Hidden Bull, Ulti, Silver Days. Triple T's in the house. Triple T for 5 beans, man. Thank you so much for the 5 beans. You're moving this week. No more USOR, USCR for me. I took profits. Now I'm in DVR. One of them just came out. And howdy to everyone. I've been missing the lives. Yeah, you've been sleeping and waking up and making lamb chops, right? You've been making lamb and salad and eating like a king with all the USOR profits. Yeah, do you want me to keep looking at these for you or no? Like, do you want me to look at USOR and USCR for you or no? Hidden Bull, I forgot to put... Oh, I read that. Look at the order books. There's no money. Yeah. I know. And it's like, it's very little. It's very little. There's no liquidity. Fernando says, what's up, meow? Bitcoin had a good run, go higher. Come on, Dojalon, man. Yeah, hey, I'll take that though, you know? With $12,000 to, sorry, like $10,000 to $70,000 to $3,500 to like $380,000. I'll take that. Oh, just a casual 380K. Imagine, oh man. This is really going to mess up my chart though, guys. Because unfortunately, I don't think these are going to be removed, which is very, very, very unfortunate because I use this chart for my videos. So I might just have to do another pairing or whatever, but whatever. Let's see. U.S. steel price prediction. Good for Elon. More exit liquidity for Dogelon devs. Basically. U.S. Steel Reserve price prediction. What was the ticker? Wait, no. It's on my, it has to be on here. It's this one. Yeah, I mean, nothing. Our price prediction still hasn't, you're still not getting a breakout, unfortunately. So there's no targets right now. You still need to break 5066. Once that breaks, then 4018 is the target on the upside. So good. Bitcoin had a run. Bitcoin. This one. This is the right one. Yeah, I'll take a look at this actually, because we can get some views. Get some views. Wrong one. This is the right one. Taking a look at Bitcoin on the live stream. So it looks like you double topped here. You're attempting to break out right now. Breakout over this area should send you to all-time highs up to 34 cents, which keep in mind as of today is going to be all-time highs. Price discovery up to 33 cents would be around 1,200%. Now, it's still bullish and all the targets on the upside are all still valid as long as you have some sort of pullback and you stay over this critical area of support, which is between 2072 and 1 cent 20. So as long as you stay over this level, targets on the upside are still valid. If you break below this area of support, you are going to get a bigger move back down to 2015 to 28, which you could theoretically still argue if we do get down to that point that you are still maintaining an uptrend. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Can you look at Penguin? Yes. How's Banker? What are your thoughts? I'll take a look at both of those, but I just got another super chat from Triple T for another 5 beans. That's $10. So Triple T for $10, super chatting his silver and USOR and USCR profits because you made like over a 10x on those. So that is awesome, man. Thank you so much for the 10 beans. That's a lot of money, so thank you. Correction VDR, my bad. One's at 203 and the other one is at 014 VDR. Check out those from me for now on. Let's see. So let me undo USCR. Ooh. Oh my god, this thing's going down. And then USOR, I'm still going to make videos on it, even though you did have a big capitulation because I've been making like $5 to $10 a video every single time I post it for ad revenue. So we're still going to keep this on here and do the weekly update videos on it. But I'll take a look at these two coins. Yeah. So how do you keep finding these coins, man? Yeah, like how do you keep finding these coins, bro? You're up like 300%. Yeah, 003. This is the okay. So let me just make a video for you. Taking a look at VDR Vodra on the live stream. So first of all, you're up 300% in one day. So congratulations to the traders. In terms of Tiagos and in terms of the targets on the upside, not using this wick, keep in mind, as of right now, you actually broke critical resistance between 2015 to 23. As long as you come back and you retest this as support and you have price action stay over this level, you are looking at 205, followed by the next area of resistance, 2087, 1 cent 70, and then all-time highs for VDR as of right now would be, and we'll actually box it here, is going to be around 12 cents. And as of today, that is going to be around a 40x. Keep in mind, it's a very small market cap. It's a $434,000 market cap. So a 10x makes it 4 million, times 4 is 16. So you're looking at a 16 million market cap at these levels. So it's not, you know, this is a true gem, high risk, high reward potential coin. So just be careful. But if you do get that breakout, you are looking at price discovery up to 12 cents, which actually surprisingly coincides perfectly with the price that it actually came out at. So I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hold on, how's my Elon doing? And then I'll check out your other one. Let's see. Yo, let's go. Dude, it would be like, I would have like $10 million. Come on. Come on, Elon. Come on, Elon. And then VDR. Oh, wait, I already did VDR. Wait. Correction, VDR, my bad. One's at 203 and the other one is at 014. DVR. So DVR. So do you need me to look at DV? Wait, there's no DVR. Yeah, so I just checked VDR for you, but I think you wrote VDR twice. So I looked at VDR, but what's the other one? Because you wrote correction VDR, my bad, one's at 203 and the other one's at 014, but you wrote VDR twice. And you will check out those for me from now on. So what's the other one? And then again, thank you so much for the $10. That's a lot of money, so I really appreciate it. Josh Tag says, let's go. We're gonna buy BTC low and get money. Yeah. Yes, keep those videos for other people. Yeah, I'm gonna keep USOR for other people for sure. I find real money, I don't play. Yeah, once the hype dies down for US oil, I'm gonna just stop making videos on it. It's in Dex Screener. Both are VDR. Wait, so you found 2 VDR coins? Dude, how funny is that? So VDR. Okay. Yeah, it's liquidity is this. That's funny. Both of them are. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're killing. Man, if you're buying these coins back here, you're killing it. Because I don't know where you bought it. Even at 1 cent, you're up 29%. So Mike Maxbro says, I found Vision's other channel, Impossible Analysis. No way. Yo, if he made another channel, I'm gonna unsubscribe, bro. That's crazy. Are you trolling? Impossible Analysis. Yeah, you're trolling. I don't see it. But also, ooh, he just posted a video with his purple jacket. Hey,
are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service.
Good evening.
Oh, what happened with the purple jacket? Who is this and what has he done with the purple jacket? When are you going live? We all missed. Nah, actually, screw everyone. When are you going live? I don't know. I'm bored. What am I gonna say? When are you going live? Can you please send me the link to the purple jacket. I couldn't find it on my own. That's funny. I gotta watch that later. Let's see what he's mewing about. No, I'm just joking. Let's see. I got in at 209 on VDR. Check it out. I'm being serious. No, I just checked it. I don't see him. I don't see another channel for him. Impossible analysis. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, I guess impossible crypto? No. Yeah, no. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna check VDR for you. Yeah, there's really little or very little analysis I can do on this because it is on the hourly, and obviously it came out 3 days ago, so I can barely look at it. But I mean, I hope this thing goes up, man. It has 400,000 locked liquidity, which is really good. 14 million market cap, which is, you know, your other VDR has a lot more upside potential. But it doesn't mean that this coin's bad. It's just a 14 million market cap. So obviously the other one's more of a high risk, high reward. And then this one is more established with good lock liquidity. So yeah, audit's been passed, not mintable, not freezable, doesn't have whitelist, buy tax, sell tax, all that stuff. Josh Hack says it's real, it's been around. Bruh, has it been like 2 weeks? He stops for a month at a time. Dude, it's definitely been longer than 2 weeks, man. Yeah, there's that other channel, Impossible Analysis. Sounds like Vision even uses same wording. Is Red Ether. No way. What? He has another channel? Impossible Analysis. Let me see. It's Red Ethereum. Why can't I find this? Let's see. It has the you said it has the Red Ethereum. And this is on YouTube? Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I think you're troll. I don't know. I can't find it. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Whatever, good for him. Okay. Let's keep going. So I guess I'll make a video on US oil cuz I got to keep pumping it out as long as I'm getting views on it. So taking a look at US oil on the live stream. So we had a nasty sell-off, obviously. We had a nasty sell-off. We said we had resistance at 4 cents 80. We got rejected, unfortunately. And then, unfortunately, you came down and you retested this previous area of resistance, which was flipped support. And once that didn't break, then you had a nasty capitulation. In terms of, so as of right now, technically this is still resistance. So on the way up, you might get a buyback and you might put in a lower high and validate a downtrend forming in a bigger downtrend. So just keep that in mind. You have a lot of area resistance to break as of right now. You could still argue that there is an uptrend forming. And then as far as support goes, yeah, there is no, technically you can argue that you found support here at 94. The next major area would be 206, followed by making a lower low. As we'll take a look at it at that time, where the next target is for US oil. But on the upside, if we're still bullish and if you're still in some sort of uptrend making higher highs and higher lows, which unfortunately you couldn't break the 786, but for whatever reason, if we have another major move, you need to break 1 cent 16 to 1 cent 70 around that area of resistance for any sort of continuation Otherwise, it's going to be bearish. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Impossible analysis. Did he just make the channel? Oh my gosh, yeah. No way.
Build a website you love with Wix.
What, nobody liked the video?
For your words.
Taking a look at Jasmy from the previous video, we can see that Jasmy has broken through every single support level.
When did he make
actually
this?
Just
Damn,
broken
dude.
down to a
How
new
do I
low.
get more subs like him? How do I be more like him? Yeah, dude, that's pretty good. Oh my god, he's had this channel for a while. I like his setup though. That's pretty cool. Impossible analysis. Yeah, that's pretty smart. That is pretty good. That's crazy. I did. That's like, why didn't he? I guess maybe he didn't want to know. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, whatever. It doesn't really matter. He doesn't go live anyway, and he's never gonna know. Someone's gonna go in there. Oh wow, like crypto analysis. Showed your other videos. Showed you like. I don't think it matters. All right, let's see. But I'm not gonna support that channel because he didn't tell me that he wanted me to support it. So you know what? I'm not gonna support it. Damn. That's a channel that's like taking Vision Voice to make analysis. Are alts still dying? Some juicy buys right now. Yo, I'm just trying to wait for my Dogelon to go up, man. I'm just waiting for Dogelon to have a monster rally. That's all. That's all I want. I just want this to continue. Is it too much? Is it too much to ask? How do you guys find this? Oh my god, that's him. That channel is stealing content from him from last year during the summer. I mean, what if it isn't him? And what if it's somebody like that's just clipping his videos and then posting as him? Because that'll be insane. Yo, what's good is that it's trending. Yeah, Dogelon Mars is literally #2 on CoinMarketCap right now. So I think this exposure, even though the volume is inflated and isn't real, this is getting Dogelon Mars a lot of free advertising right now. So if the devs like end up like burning half the coins, it would be right. It should be right now because that would be like epic to have Dogelon Mars at trending #2, 28 billion volume, which is unheard of, and then the Great Burn. That would be epic. I would do that if I was the devs. I would be like, oh, time to burn half the coins. This is the perfect timing. It is 100%. It 100% isn't him. Wait, really? You don't think that's him? I should probably ask. Let me see. Yeah, it's not getting any views though. But it does look like he just posted 5 hours ago. But why does his charts look so different? Yeah, I don't know. But he does use that arrow. He likes using those arrows. Holy crap, man.
Let's face it, most of the insurance industry can feel a bit prehistoric, impersonal.
Taking a look at Solana, we can see that Solana has once again made a new low, and we are now fastly approaching the macro neckline for Solana. Now, if we zoom all the way out,
yeah, wait, what the hell? Hold on.
taking a look at Shiba Inu, we can see that Shiba...
Yeah, that's That's AI. This isn't him. He wouldn't even call it Shiba Inu. Look.
Taking a look at Shiba Inu, we can see that Shiba Inu is sitting...
Yeah, wait. I would report. Why didn't anybody tell him? Or why didn't anybody tell him that somebody's stealing his voice?
On the bottom of the accumulation range that has been in play since the summer of 2021.
This is AI.
Now, one would make the argument that every time we have come to this price level, it had the same exact... Taking a look at Pepe.
Yeah, it's like, it's totally, I think it's AI. I don't think it's him. I think they might have stole his voice. Which is crazy. But then again, at that point, why wouldn't they just, yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's talk about, let's look at coins. I have to capitalize on this bearishness, so we gotta keep looking at these coins that are going up. So Triple T, keep giving me some good coins. Oh, hey, trending number one on Dojo on Mars. Red alert. Are we gonna get a breakout? Shiba Inu? Yeah, since when have you ever heard Vision say Shiba Inu? Do you think USOR will come back? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know the fundamentals. I don't know the team. People just come in here like you and they're like, hey, can you look at my coin? And if it does good, and if it's a member coin, or if people super chat and stuff, then I just clip it. If it's up like 800% like USOR was, I typically clip it and then I start posting videos on it because it helps my ad revenue. So you could come in here and always ask for a USOR and I could always take a look at it for you. But we just made a video on it. So it does look like it does need to break a lot of areas of resistance for any sort of continuation. We did, but he didn't care anymore. Vision Imposter, AI, and nobody knew. Do you think USOR will rate? Yeah, like that's crazy. Or was it a scam? Y'all talking about him. What happened to Delon or Elon? USR is a hustle. I got out. Triple T, what's your next play? Yeah, Triple T's the one. His next play is VDR. Right? It's this one. High risk, high reward. So. I saw VDR, but that doesn't look too good right now. Well, yeah, especially because it's up a ridiculously large. Yeah, it's up like, it went up, it pumped 600%. That's why. J-Way is pumping. What's up, lady? How are you? Or ladies? Oh, is this Jerry Turtle? Whatever it is. It's Jerry Turtle thing, right? It's here. Jerry the Turtle. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it is pumping, but you had a nasty capitulation. Keep in mind that actually you're coming back into this area of resistance right now, and you already tagged it. So traders, you bought it when the RSI was oversold, and this is where traders are going to be taking profits, which is around 137%. So price did get rejected there. So you're still up technically 100%, so congratulations. But for any sort of continuation, you need to break 26 to 42. If you don't, it's just a retracement. You're getting stuck at resistance and you're going to get sent back down to the shadow realm, okay? Not financial advice, just my opinion. Marketing 101 tips. Let's go. Thank you for the $1. Thank you for the $1, man. I really appreciate it. And you didn't even say anything. So let me know if there's anything you need me to look at for you. Let them know my play. Yeah, VDR, bro. Can you look at Tulsa? Yeah, I can take a look at Tulsa as long as it's not the place. Tulsa. Wait, where is that? Oklahoma. Where's Tulsa? Hold on. Oklahoma, right? Tulsa. Where is Tulsa? Wait. Oklahoma. Second largest city in Oklahoma is Tulsa. Okay. All right, what am I looking at? You said Tulsa. I'm assuming that's a gamble play because it's not on CoinMarketCap. So let's go ahead and take a look at your gamble play for you. Can you confirm that this is your right coin? And again, thank you. Whoa. Can you confirm that this is the right coin, please, before I look into it? It's 2 of them. Demon says, meow, you think Dogelon will pump? Yeah, I think so. Dude, look. First of all, it's very biased what I think, because I actually have Dogelon. You guys come in here, you ask me about your coins, I look at your guys' coins. So just like you, I also have coins, right? So Elon is my coin, obviously, so I'm not trying to push it on anyone. But I think it's going to pump because there's a lot of eyes on it right now. So whether you like the coin or not, and whether it's obviously the performance has sucked, but everyone can agree that right now on CoinMarketCap, it is trending number 1, okay? The second thing, these are all indicators that obviously are the reason why I think it's pumping. And even today, my portfolio is up 17%, so yippee. But it has $28 billion of volume in the last 24 hours. You guys know how much money that is? So either I'm about to become rich, like this chart is telling us, or the price is just going to stay the same, and it's whatever. It's redundant anyway. So, but I think so, because there's a lot of eyes on it. People that don't even know about Dogelon are going to be like, oh, what's Dogelon? And then they're going to look at this chart, and they're going to be like, oh my God, the volume's they're going to look at this chart, and they're going to be like, the volume's at 28 billion and the price is still down here. And that's going to snowball into like people pushing the price up because they're buying, because they think that there's something happening on the back end. So whether that FOMO happens or not, which obviously is beneficial for me because I have it. So I think so, though. I think so. Yes, that is the coin. You got it. Can you look at Zoinbase? Yeah, I got it. I have to look at Super Chat, and then I'll take a look at it for you. Triple T says, VDR, there's 2 of them. I already read that. Yes, that is the coin. Yeah, go Elon. Dwayne Kelly, let's go. Let's go, man. I hope we make it. Yeah, so for Tulsa, first of all, it's a high risk, high reward. It is a gamble play, in my opinion, because it is only a 570,000 market cap and has $70,000 of locked liquidity. So it's okay. It's not too great, but at least it has some locked liquidity. On the macro time frame for Tulsa, it needs to stay over this area of support for any sort of continuation. Keep in mind, every single pullback, you did respect this area of support. You had a pullback, and then you had the next higher high. Even here, you actually pulled back to the top band, and then you broke out. So the same thing is valid every single time, no matter what we look at. So if you're holding the coin, and if you're still macro bullish, it needs to hold this area of support. As far as the targets on the upside goes, I guess even if, like back here, if you would have told me, I would have said we had resistance all-time high once we break at 2012, which you could see you did break, but then now you're actually using this area as resistance. So this was the next level up. You could see that as long as on the downside you stay over 3018 to 49 with any sort of pullback, if we are in for a continuation, once you break this area of resistance, the next target on the upside is 5 cents 50. Is it crazy that it can go to 5 cents? Because that's, let's just say for easy math, is 100x. So 100x is going to put this market cap around $50 million. So again, that's where the high risk, high reward gamble play comes in. Because yeah, it will only be a 50 million market cap, and you're going to get 100x. Or on the downside, you come down, you break this area of resistance. You break this area of support, and then you have a nasty capitulation down, and that's all she wrote. But either way, if you keep coming in here, I could keep taking a look at it for you and just monitor the price so that we can see where it's headed, and that way you can hopefully take profits on the way up and make money. And that's it. Thank you so much for the $1. I really appreciate that. Dwayne Kelly for $2. Yo, what are you talking about, bro? We just made $100,000, and then you're giving me $2. No, I'm just joking. Imagine though. Oh man, look at this. Just look at this. Please, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Oh man. I can finally buy my Lambo, and still have money in the bank. Dwayne Kelly for $2. Thank you so much for the $2, man. I hope we make it. I hope we make it. And let me know what you want me to look at for you. Free Lightning says, what's going on, Meow? What's the update with Dogelon? Just missed it. So there's no update. Obviously, you had God Candle. You had 2 God Candles or 3 God Candles spawning in. This is all volume from Biconomy. So I think it's inflated. I think that it has its own ecosystem right now. But the good thing is that it is trending #1 on CoinMarketCap right now. And it has around $29 billion of volume and climbing. So it's just climbing. We just looked at it, it was 27, now it's 29. So yeah. So no real update on that. You're welcome, Marketing Tips 101. And thank you. Hey, Dwayne Kelly, let me know what, or you know what? I think I know what you want me to look at for you. You want me to look at Beam. It better be going up. Wait, this is the wrong one. It's this one. Yeah. So for Beam, we don't need to make any sort of update right now because you need to break this area of resistance at between 49 to 74. Once that breaks, then you invalidate this downtrend. But you have long ways to go, man. So also keep in mind, like the other coin that we just saw, I think Jerry the Turtle, right? These moves are big. So whether you think that there is going to be a continuation or whether you think that we're going to get stuck at resistance, keep in mind that's around 93 to 181% pump from the current price. So we do need to continue. We do need to break this level of resistance for any sort of continuation up. So can you look at Penguin? I gotta look at Zoinbase first, and then yeah, we could look at. I think he's still here. Zoinbase. Meow, can you? Oh, thank you. Well, wow. There's 30 people in here, and there's only one person that told me. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, thank you for telling me to turn on the light, because I did not know. All right, so for Zoinbase, there's really nothing to look at here. It's a 10,000 market cap, so obviously you're straight up gambling here. Keep in mind, just like with Bitcoin Bajan and Iran Military Cat, I'll show you that after this. You have an opportunity to sell at around 138 to 394%. Or if you're gambling, you're going to get that 14x back up to the 618 retracement. Now, I don't know where Bitcoin Bajan is, but I hope he sold because he came in here and he super chatted like 40 bucks or whatever. And he bought here and he actually ended up getting, yeah, more than a 20x. We said he got stuck here and then he held it and it actually ended up pumping and you broke out this time. So he got over a 20x on this. So I hope he sold and I hope he made his money. So I haven't seen it, but the reason why I wanted to show you this is because obviously this is also a 29,000 market cap. So if you kind of compare it with a smaller market cap like Zoinbase, you can kind of see that the moves up are kind of like similar, like a 15x would be a 618 retracement. But that's it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Triple T, I saw them both. Nice. Matthew Dropco, we got, dude, where have you been? I hope you're doing well. Like, I hope you're doing good. You haven't been here. Have you seen Dogelon Mars? We're trending, baby. My one coin is now on #1 trending. But I mean, it doesn't matter. Look at the chart, guys. Like, it really doesn't matter. The overall chart is absolutely garbage. So, come on, let's get a breakout on the live stream. That would be so epic. That would be so epic. Come on. We're going up. We're going up. We're only up 17%. But come on. Get me out. Get me out of here. We got a Dogelon Mars reversal incoming. I just got here. I was going to ask if you made a new set. A new set. If you made a new set. What does that mean? A new set. Abolisher. One's been out. The other one just came out the 29th. Mog. Yeah, let's take a look at Mog. Yeah, Mog broke down. Damn, I have to actually redraw everything. That kind of sucks. I mean, do you want me to look at Mog for you, or do you just want me to let it go? Because I don't want to look at it if you don't want me to look at it. Well, actually, let me give me a second. Let me just give you resistance, because Matthew Dropco, you are extremely oversold. So just keep in mind you have resistance here. So you do need to break this area of resistance between 6030 and 44 for any sort of continuation up. You're still in this downtrend. You're still making lower highs and lower lows. So you have a lot of resistance to break. And then in terms of the next support on the macro time frame, we'll just look at it later because we're oversold and we should theoretically get some sort of reversal right now. Right, my one coin is trending right now. I know. The one coin I have. What are the odds of that? It's like hitting the lottery, man. What are the odds of literally how many cryptos are out there? How many where's the chart? Out of 10 or what was it? 35 million cryptocurrencies. It just so happens that the one that I have is actually trending. Man, that's a good feeling, man. This thing's about to blow up on out of here. Come on. 29 billion volume in the last 24 hours. That's crazy. What do you think that this means, LOL? I think that we're probably going to get some sort of pump, in my opinion. New studio, dark light. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I forgot to turn on the light, and it was getting dark outside. So luckily, Shadow Frost told me to turn on my light. So thank you so much for telling me to turn on the light, because I was just focused on pumping out videos. Dogelon is only at 38. Yes. What Elon are you looking at? I am looking at Dogelon Mars. Look. So the problem is, yeah, look, you don't see the God candle spawning in for Dogelon? So this happened because Biconomy has its own ecosystem going on right now. So look at this. So first and foremost, just keep in mind that on Biconomy, Dogelon Mars is #1 right now, based on volume. And then secondly, it's literally, it glitched out. Let me see. Yeah, like it literally glitched out. So you see how it was at 7/0/35, which is obviously the right price, but it had a massive pump, and I think it's because it depegged. So that's where the price discrepancy is, and it's crazy that people are actually like buying and selling at these levels. So it's actually crazy that people are like, someone just bought 608 or someone just bought 192 Dogelon Mars, and we've been buying it by like the billions. So that's why. So basically, it's an absolute mess. But regardless, it doesn't matter because it's trending now, and the volume is up, and it's showing #1, which is free advertising for Dogelon Mars. Where can I buy Dogelon Mars? You could buy it on Gemini, on Crypto.com, Uniswap. Are we in a bear market? I think so. I think we're in a bear market, yes. Floofin, welcome. Welcome, Floofin. Very Floofin, welcome to the live stream. Oh my gosh, we've been live for 44 minutes. That's crazy. It's a long time. It's a long time to be live. Man, I don't want to get off the live stream though. I want this to pump on there, and then that way you guys can all be happy that I finally made it, and my diamond hands finally paid off. Oh my gosh. Is this it? Am I gonna make it? Are we gonna pack our bags? Can I finally buy a house? Like, can I finally buy a paid off house? Yo, let's go. Let's go. I just have to check my Gemini, so it's nice seeing the numbers up. USOR just dumped again? No, it's been dumping. Yeah, it's been dumping. Triple T says Trust Wallet, Coinbase, it's everywhere. Sean says, hey brother, I think I made it on time. We've been live for 45 minutes, but I think we'll be live a little bit longer. We're just gonna hang out and look at everyone's coins and stuff. So, and I'm still waiting for my Dogelon to pump. So maybe my Dogelon will pump, and that would be very exciting. Mateo says VDR is the next USOR made by some people. What? You got a Dogelon Mars pump? Not yet, but on Biconomy, yes. Technically on Biconomy, you became a trillionaire. Sorry, on Biconomy, I became a trillionaire, but obviously it's artificial volume. But that would be sick, man. It just sucks because now this is forever going to be on this chart, which is just completely incorrect, unfortunately. You heard it here first. Oh, VDR is going to be the next USOR. R Dogelon. Yeah, I mean, technically you did have the opportunity to sell USOR. Yeah, you had the opportunity. You had another 7x too. Yeah, Triple T made a lot of money on this because you bought back here. And you got an 8x, and then theoretically, if you had bought back here, even not catching the bottom, you made another 7x. If you actually caught the complete bottom on USOR, you made a 12x. So, let's see. Oh no, it's going back down. Come on. Thoughts on auction, bounce. Man, you got to dump that. Not financial advice. Get out of USOR. Z page is gone. I got out, made profits. I'm thinking about buying Dojo on Mars, but I don't know. Yeah, do whatever you want. Don't like, and plus we've been talking about Dojo on Mars for like 3 years now. So now that you're getting the pump, and now that it's up, from the low, it's up 16%. Just wait. Maybe it comes back down and it makes a lower low. Because look at the chart, man. The chart is absolutely garbage. Like, I'm sorry. I love the coin. I have the coin, so I've had the coin since 2021. But I guess that gives me the right to say that, right? It hasn't been performing that well. We're not in an uptrend at all. We're not bullish. So if you don't think that this is the bottom, if you think that it's going to go lower, just wait. You don't need to buy it right now, You could just stay on the sidelines if you like a coin and wait until you get in at the most perfect opportune time. Thoughts on auction. That's right. Bounce, right? Yeah, you keep getting stuck at resistance. So traders are making a killer, but holders are getting absolutely destroyed. Sean says, you might have missed my last message about Xpost, or did I miss your response? What did you say? I'll look at it in a second. I've been stacking Beam. Yeah, that's Dwayne Killy Kelly's coin. So there's a gentleman in here. He is he's a member, and he's been stacking Beam. And I think Beam is a good play because a couple things to say about Beam is that it is fully diluted now. So there's no more token on, or sorry, it's not fully diluted, but we said that there's no more token unlocks until November of 2022, going into December. Yeah, so the next time you can see the next time that the tokens are going to be distributed is going to be 199. Now, taking that information and applying it to our chart, you're at a historical bottom right now for Beam. Literally 2 days ago, this coin's been out since 2023, and you just put in an all-time low on the books 2 days ago on January 31st. Okay, so I do think that did relieve some selling pressure, and if there's any time and any opportunity to go up, it would be now for Beam, to at least get some sort of major move. So that's what he's waiting for, I think. In March 2023, Binance announced conversion of 1 billion AFU fund into BTC, ETH, and BNB. BTC moved from 22K to 74K. ETH moved from 1.4K to 4K. Now they're doing the same thing this month. Oh, does that mean Doge on Mars is going up? Is that what you're saying? I'm pretty sure if that happens, everything's going up. Triple T says no need to be buying old coins in the bear market. Buy new coins and get money and get out like I did. You could do that. You could be a jeter. You could just jeet, which is good because your highest potential was a 12x, and you got an 8x, so that's not bad. Microcap, I seen it deep. Something, threw $5 at it. I think it could go. It could do something with this market in deep crap. Thoughts on Meow Analysis? Your thoughts? What is it? You want me to? I'll take a look at it after I take a look at auction. So, for the gentleman that requested auction, there's really nothing to look at. You've just been stuck in this downtrend. You have resistance at $7.98 and $11, so you keep coming up there, and you keep making lower highs. Traders took profits here in resistance, which was around 103%. So congratulations if you're trading it. But if you're holding it, you're just still in a downtrend. And I think on the macro time frame now, you are bearish. So just be careful with this coin. Bullish over $6. Sorry, bearish under 687. Bullish over $10, which coincides perfectly with our purple box and area of resistance. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Daily dose of Doge, please. I gotta look at the member coin. Here's my daily dose of Doge. Elon Mars. Is it going up? Am I rich? Am I rich? Let's see. Come on, break out. All this has to do is just break out. I just need a giant green candle spawning in here. Just take me to the moon. That's all it has to do. Just take me to the moon. Yeah, so for Doge, nothing's changed. We said we had support at 10 cents to 11 cents, and we had resistance at 15 to 17. So you came up, you retested our area of resistance, and then you broke down into support. So technically, as long as it holds this area of support, you're looking at another attempt to, once we turn bullish, another attempt to break this area of resistance and invalidate this downtrend. If 10 cents breaks, then you're probably cooked, and you're probably going to go back down to 8 cents. 8 cents would be the next major area of support. And then at that point, if that holds, then you're coming back down. If that doesn't hold, you're coming back down to 5 cents. So price to beat on the upside would be 15 to 17 cents. No financial advice, just my opinion. Can you look at Banker? That's right. You wanted me to look at Banker coin. Yeah, I'm going to make a video on this because it's up. It's on the up. Taking a look at Banker coin on the live stream. So for Banker coin, it does look like you are attempting to break out right now. So you had a 786 retracement. Hold on. That's not right. There we go. Yeah, you had a 786 retracement, and you keep getting rejected here. So we really need to excuse me. We really need to break price over 3071, and once we break that, double top breakout should send us into price discovery. The next major target on the upside would be 2046. Now on the downside, it's bullish on the macro time frame over 3028, but as of right now, you absolutely on the short time frame, on a short-term time frame, you need to stay over 3049 to 61. If that does not hold, which you already came back and retested, then you are looking at a bigger correction and a deeper correction back down to these lows. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you so much for your support. Come on, go up. Let's see. Solana saw on Pump Fund, find it kind of funny, and you threw $5 in it. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Yeah, there's really nothing to look at here. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's a 7,000 market cap. It is a 20x back up to its all-time high. So I guess, you know, your $5, you're looking at $100. So it's not bad. $100 to do nothing and for it to go back up to all-time highs. 7,000 market cap would be 140,000 market cap. So that's not bad. Good luck. Good luck, man. Bajorna Beck, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Bajorna Beck says, on my chart, Dogelon pumped 500,000%. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I became a millionaire for for 1 second. I made it. I'll forever have this chart. I actually became a millionaire for 1 second. And then the market took it away. Yeah, 500,000%. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, it's because of the Biconomy. Biconomy has its own ecosystem, which is horrible. But it's really good for Dogelon Mars because it's trending #1 on CoinMarketCap right now. It is a hot coin. How's Sapien looking and Soulboy supposed to be Solana new mascot coin? Who's Soulboy? Are you talking about Soldier Boy? Soldier Boy? Why me cranky? Why me yo? Why me crank that Soldier Boy? Superman. Anyway, can you check Maniki and SCI, RSI, Lev for both things? AVAX too. You got it, Flex. Welcome to the live stream. I will check out those two coins, Maniki and SCI, and then I will check out the RSI for both of those. Maniki is a gamble play. You already know that, though. You don't need me to tell you that. But I have to say, just because for the chart, for the chat, you keep making lower lows. This thing does not have a floor. But what Maniki does have going for it is that, yes, you're right. We are extremely oversold on the daily time frame for Maniki. The stock RSI is basically at 0, so we should be expecting a big move soon for Maniki. Now, you have a 3.2 million market cap with a 2.8 million lock liquidity. So very, very, very good ratios. I really do like that ratio. So I don't know how this coin's not going up. But in terms of price action goes, you could still have a reversal and get stuck at 3.098 to 2.018. That's going to be around 155 to 373% pump. So you could still come back up to those levels, get stuck, come back down. And you can see you're still going to be hitting this downtrend, unfortunately. So you got a long ways to go in and prices to areas of resistance to break in order to start any sort of uptrend. You're literally sitting on rock bottom right now. So, and then SEI. Hold on, let me check. Dogelon, am I rich yet? Oh no, I'm not. So I guess I got to keep going. SEI. Let's see. Yeah, so SCI, you just broke down and you just made all-time lows, right? That's crazy. Yeah, you're looking at all-time... Oh, I guess all-time low was 1,000% ago. Oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, so for SCI, you are very oversold. So keep in mind, historically, these are opportunities to basically get into trades. Every single time you've been oversold to this extent, you have had the option to sell for a profit, given that you did start a position. So let me walk you back through the land of time. So you bought the RSI. You bought when the RSI was extremely oversold. You had a 77% pump. That's really good. And then it sold off, made a lower low. You bought there. If you had held it this entire way, or at least held it until the RSI is overbought, you would have had the opportunity to make 129%. Now, sure, it went higher and it double topped, but you really don't know if you're going to get that. So conservatively, I'm saying 129. If you had held it and just said, you know what, I'm going to wait, 230% here. Here was a little bit smaller, so oversold. You're looking at a 54% pump, and then here would have been using our overbought as the price gauge, 113%, which probably is the 236382. It was. You came back, you retested it. Now you actually formed an uptrend here, but looking back, it was a bear flag. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that now you are all the way oversold again. So now we can take our fib, our lovely fib, and say, hey, Flex, if you're buying, or if you bought it now, just keep in mind we're in for a reversal, and if you're trading it, then you have the opportunity to sell at 48 to 83%. However, if you're trading, or sorry, if you're holding it, if you're trading it, you have an opportunity to sell at those levels. If you're holding it, you need to break those levels and invalidate this downtrend. But that's assuming that we're bullish, and I don't think we're bullish. So you could also risk it like before, because even before you came back up to the, I want to say the 618. So you could risk it for the biscuit and actually pull off 140%, but I don't know if that's worth it, because even here, you had the, I guess let me just do that. Oops. Even here, you had a 618 retracement, right? Yeah, so you came up, had a 618 retracement, but you had to hold it 200%. Back here, it would have been a 618 retracement. So here would be a, because every single time, keep in mind, you're making lower highs. So even here would be 2 cents. So I don't know if that's worth it to hold it for only another, I guess that is worth it. I mean, that's a lot of money. So it's up to you. I hope that made sense. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, we'll leave it there. Sean says retire. Last play. This my what was I gonna say? I completely forgot. Wow. This guy's that was what I'm trying to say. This guy is trying to retire, and he's buying a coin called Retire, because this is your last play. Got it. So nothing has changed until, like, nothing has changed on our chart. You already had a retracement, and you unfortunately didn't have a continuation. Got stuck. So traders probably took profits here around 177%. You are attempting to break out again. Hopefully you break out. Otherwise, you're going to make a lower high and basically get sent back down to these lows. So obviously it's a gamble play. You already know that. Once you break out, 10 cents is in play. And that's around a 60x. Still keeping the market cap under 100 million. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Bajorna Beck is laughing. Abolisher says Vanguard Digital Reserve is pumping. Check it out. It has 20. Dude, I'm not gonna keep looking at these like 10K market cap coins, because they're just gamble coins at this point. We need to look at other coins, especially when we have a lot of people in the chat. So Sapien, that's right. I gotta look at Sapien. I haven't looked at Sapien since it came out and it rugged. Yeah, so there's really nothing to look at for Sapien. You are putting in a bottom right now. So given that we're bottoming out, you have resistance at 13 to 17 cents. So until you break this area, it's unfortunately bearish, and you're going to probably come back down and make a lower low. VDR Digital Reserve is pumping. Let's see. Let's check that for you. Can you tell me Dojo on Mars is pumping, please? Yo, come on. Pump out of here. A mini cup and handle forming. Yo, this is a mini cup and handle. I'm never wrong about this. It's going to go to... We're going to have a giant green candle spawning in right now. I'm going to call it. I'm calling it right now. Giant green candle. Let's go. Let's see. What's the biggest donation you've ever gotten? I got my biggest donation was $50, and I think it's because some guy came in here and made like $100,000 or something, and he gave me $50, and I'll never forget it. And I've never seen him again, because he probably made a lot of money, and he just wanted to say thank you. Which in hindsight, I'm like, really, $50 only? I'm just joking. I'm totally just joking. I'm very grateful for the $50, for the 50 beans, for the 50 beans. But I think when we turn bullish again, people are excited. The biggest donation I've ever given anyone was $100. So I get it. And that's because that's because I made like $6,000 on a dumb trade that I wasn't supposed to make money on. What am I checking? VDR, right? Yeah, VDR. Is VDR pumping? No, it's not. It is not pumping. It's doing the same thing. You just had to sell off, and now you're getting a nice little retracement. But a pumping would be a breakout. But you're already up here. Price is already up here, so I wouldn't call that a pump. Let's see. Where do you think the 200 WMA of BTC will be if it hits the bear market low? Or do you mean the EMA? I'm assuming you meant EMA because there is no WMA. But if you mean EMA, sorry, not exponential moving. Well, no, yeah, not simple moving average. I was thinking about simple moving average. Yeah, so that's a good question. That's fair. That is a fair question. I would say probably 20% off of the 200-day moving average, which is going to be probably, yeah, between $40,000 and $50,000. How high do you think Elon could go as far as the God candle? You could probably get a God candle back up to the 786. Yo, we're about to get a giant green candle. No, oh my gosh, no, come on. No, don't go red. What is it doing? It's supposed to be green. I'm never wrong. I'm telling you. I am never wrong. This is literally going to be green. Okay, well, let's keep looking, but here, I'm going to mark this. Mark this here. Green candle here. Higher, high. Bam. There we go. Wait, we gotta, hold on. There we go. There we go. All right. What are we doing? How high? I already meant that. Bro, if I made 100K off of your call, you get at least $2,000. That's really nice. That's a lot of money. $2,000, man. Can you Venmo me instead of super chatting so I actually get the $2,000? But yo, I mean, first of all, you don't have to. Second of all, that is a lot of money. That's very generous. $2,000. That's it, bro. You made $100,000. Hey, give me like 60. See, it's just 60,000. You still have $40,000. Come on. I'm just joking. But yeah, dude, that's really nice. $2,000. VDR is not on CoinMarketCap because it's too new. But once it pumps like USR, it'll get listed. Yeah, so we'll add that to we'll add it, or on the live streams we could take a look at it periodically. Yeah, periodically we could take a look at it. 200 week moving average. Yes, $47,000. It's currently at $58,000, but I think it's closer to 65 at bear market. Wait, what am I looking at? It's at, oh, you're right. It is at 58. Oh no, but you said how low do I think it's going to go? I think we're going to break the 200. When it's a bear market, yeah, we're probably going down another 20 to 30%, which is where I got my number from. Like $40,000 to $50,000 in my opinion. That's going to be the bottom for Bitcoin, between $40,000 and $50,000. And if it's very bearish, or if there's a black swan, then we're going back down to 20K, 20 to 30K. You're weird for that? For what? I just made $27 off of VDR and cashed out. Not much, but it's still something. Yo, congratulations. $27. That's pretty good. That's 5 Subway sandwiches. That's $5 footlongs, man. You get meatball, you can get like a veggie, you can get tuna, you get a cold cut, you can get pepperoni. You could just get a sandwich filled with cheese. Yo, let's go, man. $27 profit is good. Any profit is good profit, man. Oh, no. How? How is this true? Oh well. I was wrong. It happens. All right, pack your bags. It's over. Let's see. Not much, but still something. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you'll definitely get something from me. Yo, no worries, man. What are you talking about? You've already came in here and like super chatted almost every single time, and you're a member. You've already done enough, man. You've already and you're a mod. You've already like supported the channel so much, and I do appreciate that. That's awesome. Floofin says, I think we touched 200 WMA and week moving average, and that's the end of the bear market. But let's watch and see. What, you really think 58,000 is the only is the low? But here's where I get my information from. So let's go back in history, down history lane. Okay, so last time, so when we actually started putting the weekly 200-day moving average, you broke the moving average by 30%. You had a nasty sell-off and a capitulation, followed by never coming back down to these lows. Even here, you bounced from it, but COVID drop, of course, the black swan event, you ended up breaking down another 30%. It just so happens coincidentally they're both 30%. Before you had the final capitulation, you never went back down to those lows. Including this time, this bear market, you went down 30%, 31%. So I just showed you every single time it's the same thing. So what makes you think that like it's not going to look something similar to what's happened the last 3 cycles? So that's why I say, okay, like even conservatively, 46,000, but realistically, $40,000 to $50,000 is where I think, and that's. I know you guys are making fun of me because I'm buying 0.002 BTC at $70,000, but obviously, if I know that we're going that low on BTC, why wouldn't I hold all my capital and just put everything in at that point? That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I think. Anyway, I hope that made sense. I showed you all the information, so I hope that makes sense. More like 2 sandwiches. No, they're $5. Might go slightly below the average. I just showed you 30% every single time. Ethereum analysis. Ooh, Bansbeel's in the house. Wants Ethereum. Yeah, our area of support hit for Ethereum, so that's pretty good. I should make a video on this. Taking a look at Ethereum on the live stream. So our area of support did get tagged. We did say we were in some sort of bear flag forming, and once we capitulate, the next major area of support for Ethereum is $2,200. Now, a couple of things to note on Ethereum. We tagged it. We're getting a bounce right now. The RSI is extremely oversold on Ethereum. The last couple of times that this has happened, let's just mark it, was back here in April of 2025, August of 2024, in August of 2023. You can see that every single time this has happened, we did have some sort of major rally shortly after that. This one you had a major rally, but then you had a nasty sell-off. But that sell-off took you to oversold again, and then you actually ended up going and making a slightly higher high, slightly high, all-time high. So again, the data is right in front of our faces. So if you see what I'm looking at, then you get it. Now, we are extremely oversold. So whether we go up and make a lower high and validate a downtrend because we're in a bear market, or we have a major continuation and a breakout, that I don't know. We'll just have to keep monitoring the targets and seeing how high they can go. But as of right now, we could delete everything and say, if this is the bottom, which again, we still technically have support at $2,200, that is still support. Yeah, that's still support here at the 618. So given that we bottomed here, and if we are in for some sort of reversal, just keep in mind we do have resistance at 26 to $2,900. This is an area that we need to break. This is where traders will be taking profits, given that you're buying very cautiously and you're only buying when the RSI is oversold. This does give traders the opportunity for around a 20 to 35% pump. Once we break that, we can invalidate this downtrend that's forming, and we can start taking a look at the targets on the upside. But until then, I don't want to really look at the next targets on the upside until we get price action over this box. If not, we're going to come back down 2,300, and then the next major area of support is going to be around $1,800 for Ethereum. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Bam, that's going to make me like 30 cents. Wow, there's a lot of chat going on. Let's see. I can eat dinner for free. Any burn on Elon? Not yet. I think 64K is the low. I think that's a little bit too high. Can you look at X402 payment coins? Yo, I can't read that right now. That's too much reading. Do you want me to look at Tibbins? No, Tibber. What? Oh my gosh. Of course. I see. Maybe I should write. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write. This next candle is going to be. Yeah, maybe this will work. This candle will be red. All right. Maybe then it will be green. I'm using reverse psychology on the market. Let's see, but you can DCA starting low 70Ks. Well, I'm starting at, well, I already started because I wanted to make content with it, but I will be buying 202 BTC, so $140 at $70,000. That's my next target to buy to dollar cost average BTC. I'm still up on silver. Yeah, silver still, I mean, we can look at silver. Today on NVIDIA. You want me to look at NVIDIA? You want me to look at like the next bubble that's going to basically pop? Ooh, NVIDIA holders do not want to hear that. Let me be really bullish on this. Taking a look at NVIDIA on the live stream. So NVIDIA is very bullish right now. The stock is going to the moon. There's probably a lot more upside potential for NVIDIA. In terms of the macro time frame, you had a nasty correction and then you had all-time highs. You had a monster rally. I'd say NVIDIA with a major correction does need to hold critical support on the macro time frame. This is a really big capitulation. I'm not saying we're going to go down this low, but we have support at $69 to 104. Keep in mind, last time we did have a correction, we actually came down and almost tagged $82, which this correction itself was around a 42% correction. So it's not uncommon in the stock market to have these big sell-offs because you're looking at around a 42% to a deeper correction at 60% on NVIDIA if we do enter a corrective phase. Now, in terms of the next targets on the upside go, you can see we're inching our way towards $224. Once that area breaks, the next major move and explosive parabolic move, whatever you want to call it, is going to be around $410. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yo, Dwayne Kelly for 2 beans. Thank you so much. You said TA on NVIDIA and BNMR. What's BNMR? Oh, technically this hasn't closed red yet. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Dojuan. What is it? For $2 for 2 beans, you said BNMR. What is that? BNMR. Is that a stock? Oh yeah, that's a stock, isn't it? Right? What is that? BNMR. Triple T for another $2, so that's $12. Yeah, that's $12, man. Thank you so much for the 2 beans, for the $12. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. If silver comes down to $60 or $50, I'll buy more. Yeah, let's take a look at silver for you. Yeah, we're technically in support right now. Taking a look at silver on the live stream, making an update video. Keep in mind, you tagged our macro area of resistance. So if you took profits there, congratulations, you made money. Now, we have entered a corrective phase for silver. We have support on the macro time frame for silver. You see we had a nasty sell-off. We reset the RSI. We did push it down. We were extremely overbought. We've been overbought since September of 2025 while making higher highs on the price. We have support at $69 and $85. Right now you're retesting 85 as resistance, which was previous support flipped resistance now. So once that breaks, then you're looking at possible double top at 124. You don't want to come up and make a lower high and validate a downtrend forming. You do need to break up on out of here. And then once that breaks, they'll go into price discovery again, like it did before. So I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. BTC is dumping again. Yeah, it's because I said, oh my gosh, wait. Come on, Dojalon. Green candle, green candle, green candle. Come on, baby. 31 billion. Oh my gosh, 31 billion volume. Dwayne Kelly says yes. I don't know what BMNR is. You said Bitmine Immersion. Is that a stock? Bitmine Immersion. Oh, it is a stock. Wait. Yo, what is this? Yo, what is that? Is this it? Yeah, it is it. 2280. I don't know what this is. Bitmine Immersion Technologies? Your live stream's been averaging like 300 total views in the last couple. Yeah, that doesn't even include the concurrent viewers because it doesn't. The views are posted like afterwards, but when I get off, it actually tells me that how many people actually stopped by the live stream, and watch the live stream. Yeah, they have been going up surprisingly with Bitcoin being so low. With the capitulation, like with Bitcoin basically going to zero. I'm assuming this is the coin. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't really know how. Like, what is this? $86 million. I don't think this is right. Maybe it's this one. Is it this one? Oh, I gotta look at perpetual. BTC dumping every time he streams. Yeah, so is Dojalon. It might be over. We might have to pack our bags. Looks like BTC is going to dump on the smaller time frame to 74K low. Tom Lee's ETH fund. I used to work and put money into crypto, no job. Now I'm up. Next limit buy order for me is set at 73K BTC. Let's go. Nice. Mine is at 70,000. You're like, oh, I read that. BMNR. BMNR, yeah. It follows Ethereum. I ain't buying BTC till September, October. Close to the bottom by a falling knife. Why catch a falling knife? Yeah. That is true. My strategy is to DCA and not time the market. You could do that too, yeah. Let me see. Let me check my Dogelon, make sure that I'm still up. Yep, let's go. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. What are we looking at? Perpetual protocol. Yeah, wow, what happened to perp? This is brutal. Yeah, this thing just... Taking a look at Perpetual Protocol on the live stream. So I don't know what happened, why this nasty sell-off happened, but this thing just went from 7 cents to 2 cents overnight. Now, you are extremely oversold, but it doesn't really matter how oversold you are if a coin's getting delisted on major exchanges or if it's just getting sold off and going to zero. It's a 1.74 million market cap. Yeah, it used to be like $1 billion, and now it's only 1.7. So I don't really know what's going on with it, but I'm sure if you're in the know for Perpetual Protocol, then I'm sure you know you could comment below what's going on. But in terms of TA goes, obviously there's no bottom for this. You might get lucky and get some sort of short squeeze or some sort of bounce. Keep in mind, as long as it's under 12 cents, it is bearish, and that is around a 360% pump. So you have resistance here. The only time I'd say to the moon in a strong reversal would be if we can get through 33 cents, but that's a big move. You're looking at over a 10x just to get a 2 ITS 382. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Oh wait, I have to check something. Yeah, so my Doge, I posted a Doge on Mars video this morning, and at 7 o'clock in the morning or 6:30 in the morning, and it already has 528 views. I think a lot of people are looking up Doge on Mars right now because they want to know what's going on with it. Watching for a couple weeks was terrible. Did you talk about Elon? Yeah, I did. That's the first thing I talked about in the beginning of the live stream. Triple T says, man, I came into this mess in 2020. I had to learn everything about trading in the market. Remember what I said, BTC will start going back up in January 2027 like it did in January 2023. Remember. What about Bybit? You mean Biconomy? Do you mean Biconomy or Bybit? Because the volume is on Biconomy. Look at this. Yeah, this was right, and then it just depegged. Yeah, there's no order book. Oh, they probably fixed it. Yeah, they're probably fixing it right now. I'd be so upset if I ended up buying. Yeah, this guy bought 4,000 Dogelon Mars for 59 cents. Yeah, I don't understand. People buy it like when it's at its height. So this guy bought 4,000 Dogelon Mars coins, and we're buying millions at a time. So he bought 4,600 for 59 cents. So that's $2,700. So people would rather buy 4,000 coins for $2,700 than to buy like 75 billion coins for the same amount of money. It's just crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Elon and Bybit. What about Bybit? Yeah, but the problem is that when the price corrects, that's going to be worth nothing. And that's what happened with Shiba Inu back in the day. So when Shiba Inu was first listed on Coinbase, they weren't pegged. The prices weren't pegged. So you were literally buying Shiba Inu for like, they like released it at like 1 penny, let's just say, or whatever it was. And people that were buying at that point and not selling it and holding it, they got absolutely wrecked because when they eventually pegged the price, their value just basically plummeted. And it's funny because I had it on crypto.com and I was like, oh my gosh, like they listed it at this high price. So I sent all my coins to Coinbase, but luckily they knew what was going on, so they held all the coins from being deposited. If you were in early, you probably had the opportunity to make a lot of money, but unfortunately, I was maybe like an hour or two later, and then they put my my trade on hold. Like they put my the cent on hold, and I remember I was so mad. I was yelling at Coinbase support. I was like, "How can you guys do this? Like I'm transferring coins to you." But obviously, it's because it was like 10x. The price was 10 times more than it was on everywhere else. So I remember that. So it seems like something like that happens with Biconomy. So what's crazy is that it's still 31 billion volume and it's still rising. You should have been a limit sell at 20 cents. Yeah, but you really think people are going to be putting a limit sell for Dogelon Mars at 20 cents? So why the price difference of Elon on Bybit? Is there a difference? Where is Bybit? Where is Bybit? I don't see Bybit. It's on Bybit though, right? Yeah, I don't see it on Bybit. Let me see. Buy. Let's see if it has Dogelon Mars. Market overview. Let's see. Search Elon. Yeah, Elon. Oh, this is a different Elon though, I think. Right? Yeah, this is a different Elon. This isn't Dogelon Mars. Oh, we got to bring this back. 885. Let's go. Let's get to 10K. Yeah, Elon is... Let's see. It does have USDT Perpetual on Bybit, but it doesn't have Dogelon Mars. Yeah, it's just different. 45 cents. That's crazy. I saw that. That's what everyone's talking about because I'm a Bubby. Because I'm a Bybit. Just checked. It's 3036. There's a glitch on Biconomy. It's a perpetual. Yeah, but why is the volume still? I mean, the volume is still inflated, but is it? But it's still saying that it's 31 billion tether. So how is that possible? Like, are they actually trading this? Yeah, because there we go. You see 24-hour low, 7031. And this thing's probably just going to have a massive correction. And it just sucks because whoever bought is going to get absolutely wrecked. To Mars we go. I already did a Sapien update. Still climbing too? Yeah. It is still climbing. 31 billion. Ooh, hold on. Give me a second. Buddy? What's up? Hi. Oh my gosh. Hey, here's what treats. Here's what treats. Hold on, guys. I gotta give my cat some treats. Everybody wants treats right now. So give me a second. Hey, you want treats? Come on. Here you go. Here you go. Hey. Hey. Come on. Here you go. Alrighty. Let's see. I don't get it, honestly. Yeah, I don't get it either. But I do like the fact that it is on the #1 trending. So it's literally #1 on trending. So honestly, I'll take that. It's kind of funny how you're so fixated on it. On what? On your coin being #1? I don't know, man. I'm sure a lot of people are. If their coin is #1, and if it's 31 billion, like, that's crazy. Because it just happens so commonly, right? Because it's just a natural occurrence and it happens all the time, right? It's probably going to come back down, so. SBF trading, that is from Clink. What's up, Just Jonasing? I mean the volume. It's kind of funny how you're so fixated on the volume. Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, this coin would be at like 1 penny if it had 31 billion volume, which is funny. Because the price hasn't really done anything. I guess it did pump, but not for 31 billion. Let's see. Yeah, let's read. We got 48 votes in the poll. We have 65% saying it's a bear market and we're going down. And we have 103,000 saying it's bullish and it's a super cycle. That's it seems like the bears are outnumbering the bulls right now. Yes. I think we'll get to 888 and then I'll call it there, unless I really want to stay here until. Hold on, let me see. Give me a second. Let me figure out what I'm doing. I always have to ask, like what. Did you do your shower? Oh, okay. So like Only like an hour. Yeah, you know what? I think I can stay until 10,000 subs. Let's go. Oh no, just lost a sub. And I hope Elon pumps hard for you. If it does sell, absolutely. Of course, man. Come on. I always give you guys areas of resistance to sell, and you really think I'm not going to take advantage of knowing where resistance is for my coin? I'm going to sell so I can take profits, so I can have money to buy Bitcoin during the bear market, like during those big capitulations. So keep an eye on the volume since we're so obsessed. I know. Come on, Elon. Wait, I might have got my sub back. Yes, I got him back. Let's go. Alright, what else can we look at? What else is ridiculously up today? Let's go top, and then let's go 24 hours. Hyperliquid stacks. Oh, these aren't. Chronos. Hey. No, buddy. No. You can't scratch the couch. Look, there's a perfectly good carrot there. There's a Christmas tree scratching post. And then we even have a little thing, like a scratching thing there. And then, of course, what does he do? He goes to the one spot that doesn't have any sort of protection on it. We just see Elon's 5 zeros 20. Yeah, that's previous high, right? Yeah, that's yeah, that's a 50x. You're right. Yeah, that's literally previous all-time high. Previous all-time high is literally a 50x. So Flufin says, fun fact, remember when Bitcoin made a new all-time high February 29, 2024, the first time Bitcoin ever made a new all-time high before the halving? Yes. I remember that. Is Altcoin for real? What does that mean? Is Altcoin for real? I don't think that's a coin. You guys are not brave. This guy came out of nowhere. Where's the catnip? In all of their toys. I think he means Malt's book. Oh my god, what is this? Wow. Just a 200 just a casual 200x with no pullback. Hey, can Dogelon on Mars do this? Can it do a 200x with no pullback? Wow, man. Congratulations. Yeah, you had a retracement, you came into support. If you bought it, you're hoping that this is the bottom and you're getting a reversal for the next higher high. Yeah. Elon needs to be on Binance or Coinbase or Robinhood. I agree, man. That would be the dream. Seriously, if imagine if Elon gets listed on that. Oh my gosh. Is Dogelon Mars being listed on Coinbase? Damn. Wait, as of early 2026, Doge on Mars is not fully listed on trading on the Coinbase centralized exchange. While it is not available for direct purchase, users could manage their Elon tokens through Coinbase wallet. So that's not really the same thing. Let's check Robinhood. Is Doge on Mars being listed on Robinhood? As of February, blah, 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 is not listed on Robinhood. While Robinhood supports various memes like Doge, Ship, Pepe, Elon has not been added to their support. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. What's the next one? Binance. Blah, blah. Not fully. However, users can purchase and hold Elon through Binance Web3 wallet. Okay. Lame. Whatever. Jason Davis says, "Why is Doge on Mars trending on CoinMarketCap?" Yeah, because it's the number one meme coin. Look at this, it's the number one coin. No, I think it's surprisingly it's getting a lot of publicity and ads. Like it's getting a lot of publicity. This is like great for advertising. But wait, why does Gate.io show 43 cents for like what the heck? Oh, this is the wrong Elon. Yeah, somebody messed up. Someone put the wrong pairing on this. It's because of Biconomy, that's why. This is all inflated. 31 billion. That's why. So a lot of people are clicking on Doge on Mars right now. They're like, oh my god, what's going on with Doge on Mars? So, that's why. Pepe can do this. I put in $3,100 and it's now $4,300. VDR at 1 cent 40 and I got in at 209 barely. Let's go. You're already up $1,200, man. That's a stimulus check. So you're up a full stimulus check, man. Congratulations. That is really good. $1,200. Oh, wrong one. So all a mistake? Yeah, it's all a mistake. Jason Davis has bought more on the dip, 3 billion. Damn, do you remember when, dude, I was doing giveaways and I was doing a 1 billion giveaway? I looked at the history and I would burn like, I burned 1 billion coins once for like $200 and like $150. I remember I don't know if you guys were here for that, but yeah, we did that. And then I also did giveaways. And the giveaways were for 1 billion. And I remember it was like $100 to $200 for the giveaways. And now 1 billion is $35. So it's just crazy how the how the prices just tanked so much. Yeah, so for Zebic, Silver Days, we already, we look at this every single time. So you remember we said if you don't break this area of resistance, your only best bet for continuation and for this to be bullish is if you break this area of resistance. So unfortunately, we never broke it, and our target on the downside is still valid at 2011 to 17. So yeah, unfortunately, you are selling off. Now, if you double bottom here, you'll have another attempt to break out. I say that because we are extremely oversold on the daily. It doesn't mean that we can't go further into the into this area, like extremely oversold area. But it just means that we touched it, so we're extremely oversold. We could go lower though, putting in a bottom. But if we've bottomed over here, then you'll have another attempt to break out. Imagine if I sit here and if I don't say anything and I just wait until the subscriber goes up, and then I work on my next video. So I just basically won't talk unless I get subscribers. I think I would basically lose subscribers at that point. I churned $200 into $1,000 3 times. Damn. It's pretty good because you churned 2 to 1K, so that's 5x. So you did a 5x 3 times. You could have made, so you could have put that 1K and did a 5,000 and then 25. So you could have theoretically got 25,000 in the perfect world, in the best case scenario. I need water. Give me a second. I'm gonna get some water. Hey. All right, let's see. PNG is cooked. We stopped making videos on PNG because it's just cooked. So yeah, we have support here at 2 cents 80, and you're already under it. But your best bet is for this area to hold, and then on the shorter time frame, you have a lot of resistance going up, but you could expect some sort of bounce, maybe 4 cents, 5 cents 40. But you do need to break that area for continuation. Traders will be taking profit at that point. I turned, Silver Day says Canton, please. You got it. Canton CC. Yeah, so there's really nothing new for Canton. We're just waiting to get to 37 cents basically. So we already came back and we already retested support. You broke the previous high. You're going into price discovery. Up to 37 cents is in play right now for Canton. Very, very, very bullish. I turned 4K into $43,000, brother. Whoa, let's go. Congratulations, man. That's a lot of money. That's a 10x. You got a 10x, man. I'm on coffee and fire. I'm on coffee and fire cloud. What? You drink a lot of coffee? Is that what it is? Oh, like energy? Oh, energy drinks, right? I'm on coffee and energy drinks. Let's go, man. Triple T's making sure that he's ready to hit that sell button when his coins pump. Promise of Stress says this ain't my first account. Y'all, I'm so hot. I don't know if I can read that. That's funny, Floofin. Promise of Stress says I've lost thousands of dollars. Just says me too. You're making money. Thoughts on that coin? Yeah, I already looked at that coin for you, man. I'm not thinking in terms of guessing up or down. Price will return. We got, I guess we have 52 votes in. We got 63% says it's bear market. Bulls are making a comeback at 37%. That's not bad. All right, let's see. What else are we looking at here? Did we get any more subs? No, we didn't. I want to get to 888. Help me get to 888. Oh man, I guess I was wrong. Oh well. After all, we are looking at this on the hourly. Damn, is it really gonna come back to 35? We might come back to 35 and then go up. Did you buy LTC? No, I didn't, but you saw it hit our box, right? It hit our box, so that was that was like a generational bottom here for Litecoin, guys. So you literally hit our major area of support for Litecoin. I'm going to say a little bit greedy because I really don't feel like buying Litecoin. So, but literally we said this is the generational bottom for Litecoin, technically based on history. I am going to wait until we get one more move down, and if we never get that move down, then so be it. But if it does, that's when I will be picking up like 10 coins, and that's it. Yeah, what's happening with BTC? Why is everyone so bearish all of a sudden? Yeah, we're putting in a bottom right now, so I think we should get some sort of move up. I do need to also redraw this entire chart. So he said Red Bull. Just keep buying. That means blazing, meow, and coffee. Oh, got it, blazing. So you're blazing and you're drinking coffee. So you're speeding up your heart and slowing it down at the same time. so you're increasing your blood pressure but also relaxing. Okay. It's like it's like ordering a Red Bull vodka. So it's like if you go out and order a Red Bull vodka. This dump better gotta be a bear trap. No way it breaks the low again. I don't think so. There's no way. There's like, where is it gonna go? I think there's no selling pressure. There's definitely a rally coming. Like, even if we get some sort of chop, that gives opportunities for coins like mine and yours for it to at least have some sort of relief rally. Damn, I think I have to take out the pooper because I can smell that litter from here. Rally incoming or boring chop. I'll take boring chop because your coin can still do a 10x while Bitcoin's chopping around sideways. Come on, subscribers. Wouldn't alts chill a little bit if we were going to 50k BTC? No. We would be on the bottom of the sea floor if Bitcoin hits 50k without some sort of relief rally on altcoins. We're already making new all-time highs on most altcoins. I came off an hour-long call and you're still live. Let's go. Elon is trending #1 on StockTwits and CoinMarketCap. Yeah, we've been live for about 2 hours because I'm getting subs. So yeah, we've been live for 2 hours. That's not bad. We're going on 2 hours in the next couple minutes. So yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. Like, look at this. 4 ball, 90,000%. What a scam. No, I'm just joking. I don't know. Man, he funny. I feel good and relaxing. Yeah, exactly. So you feel like you're alert, but you're also relaxing at the same time. Let's go. So do you think the bear market is over? No, I don't think the bear market's over. I think we're just getting started. I think that we are in for major correction. Between 40 and 50,000 is probably where we're going to bottom. And that's conservatively. If it goes lower than that, then so be it. But again, that doesn't mean, I still have my Dogelon. That doesn't mean that we can't get some sort of major move on Dogelon. So it doesn't mean that it's over. We just need to get that relief rally. KTA broke all-time high. Let's see. What is this? What do you mean KTA? It didn't. What are you talking about? It's at 28 cents. You got me, though. You got me. Oh, it's because China's dumping. Found the issue. 40 would be 2017. Do you know why it's trending, right? There are new tickers popping up with Elon ticker, which Binance is listing. Like they want us to disappear. There are new tickers popping up with Elon ticker. Let me see. You mean like... You mean like this coin? Like this one? Yeah, what the heck? But this isn't... Yeah, you're right. Bybit and Binance. But this isn't even Elon. Yeah, what is this garbage? If you saw that live, it was crazy. No, I didn't. I wasn't here in 2017. I started in 2000 and when was this? I started here. This is what got me in. Where is it at? This right here. Yeah, 2018. I basically was buying XLM this entire time, and then I lost all my money, and then I got some back and I sold it, and then it went to the moon. And then this time, yeah. Anyway. It's always something. 3,000 BTC sold at 8. You sold 3,000 Bitcoin at $8? Hit bearish? Yeah, I should, shouldn't I? I did my part. Damn, look at that. That's crazy. Here, let me like my own post. There we go. Oh my God, yeah. Bro, everybody just lost their money on this. They stopping me from sending super chats. Oh, bro, don't even worry. Dude, you've sent so much. You've sent me like 12 bucks already, man. So don't even worry. Like, whatever you need me to look at for you, just let me know. I got you. And thank you so much for all the super chats. Yo, they delisted this. That's crazy. So what does that mean? Does that mean the Elon's gonna probably dump now? Yeah, it doesn't even have Elon anymore. Wait, let me see. Yeah, there's no Elon. Wait, let me Google this. Let me Google this. Why did Biconomy remove... This just happened, though. This just happened. Wait. Yeah, dude, that's so... They delisted it. Yeah, that's crazy. They'll probably add it back. They'll probably add it back. They gotta fix the volume on this, because people are gonna be like, what the heck? Yeah, this doesn't exist anymore. Look at this. It takes you straight to BTC. Has BTC that entered that channel you were talking about? I don't know. Let's see. Am I going to answer the question or am I not going to answer the question? Am I going to answer the question? Yeah, I'll answer the question. I just, it would have been funny if it went up by one. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good question. No, not yet. I think we'll know soon. It has not. Well, it already broke below it, but it's not red yet. So it's probably going to hit red in the next couple of weeks if we don't get priced back over 86,000. So if we don't get back over 86K, which is around a $9,000 pump, then we're going to start printing red, and then we could start deleting this time frame, and we could start seeing how long we typically stay in a bear market before we start getting a correction. And then we could use that information for the future. That's my guy right there. I have been on war with them for X for a while. Tagged you too. It means it wasn't real. So, I mean, at least it got free exposure. At least Dojo on Mars got free exposure. So many people went on it. So, I don't care. I'll take that. Because, like, people don't really pay attention to that. Like, people buy tops all the time, and then they see, oh, Dojo on Mars, number one, 31 billion. It's like people buying Picoin at the top. Remember, we literally called it. Be careful. Picoin released at 17, 18 billion market cap. Now it's at 15 cents. Kevin says, can you look at Goldfinch, please? Okay, let's take a look at Goldfinch, and then we'll take a look at VDR. Yeah, Goldfinch, hopefully you're putting in a bottom now. Maybe you get some sort of squeeze back up to 31 to 55 cents, which that itself is around 150 to 300%, 374% pump. You're extremely oversold, but you just made an all-time low, right? Hey, buddy, hold on. Do you guys hear that? Yeah, you just made an all-time low a day ago. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. I already gave you food and treats. It's the outdoor cat. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hear him. Yeah, one day ago. So just be careful with Goldfinch, man. You don't want to come back up, make a lower high, and hold as a holder and get absolutely wrecked. And then VDR, the 2029 one. Yeah, this one. Hold on, buddy. Yeah, this. Yeah, nothing's changed yet. Nothing's changed with this yet. You're still waiting to break out right now. Remember, the next targets are not using that wick. You're breaking out bullish over 2023, 205, 1 cent, 70, and then up to 12 cents is the next target right now. Which was obvious, but year. I tried buying Balancer crypto from that massive rug pull, but it looks sketchy. They can all screw themselves. They delisting the real Elon and listing the imposter Elon. It's just insane. It's just insane. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Yeah, but they still... I mean, how do you know? How do you know they delisted it? It's still technically on Biconomy, though, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's still on here. But it just goes to be... So they probably had to stop it because obviously the price wasn't 56 cents. Because they listed Biconomy Biconomy listed this. They listed this coin on December 2025. So they have it listed. Bro, I like your TA. Where did you learn? It's just self-taught. When you look at charts, and when you really want to get a 10x, you have to kind of like figure it out. Hey. OKX delisted it in late January, so that's already been accounted for. So it already got delisted on OKX. We can hear your cat loud and clear. He's saying, "Bye the freaking Elon, Papa." Yeah, well, it's an outdoor cat. We take care of 2 outdoor cats too. These ones, they don't really meow a lot. This one meows sometimes, only in the morning to try to get me to wake up. Right, buddy? Right? You always wake me up, huh? Do you think Elon's gonna go up to the moon? He's like, duh. Yeah, he's not amused right now. Let's see. Any new subs? Let's go. 887. Are we going back up? Maybe. All right, let's see. Missed my comments. What did you say? Missed my comment? No, I didn't. You asked? Yeah, you asked for VDR, and then I looked at it again, and I gave you like the targets again. If you wrote after that, then no, I didn't. I don't see anything after that on my screen. Christ is King delisted? What does that mean? Even if you got lucky and had Dogecoin on Biconomy, the books were so thin you couldn't sell that much anyway. Yeah, I know. You would I would push down the entire price to like negative probably. Hyperliquid is now top 10 cryptos. Hyperliquid. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. It is. To the moon. Damn. Wow. Check out VDR. I didn't hear you. Yeah, so we said nothing has changed with VDR. You're still just waiting to get this breakout. So you're already over resistance at... Yeah, you're already over resistance at between 2014 to 23. As of right now, the next target on the upside is 205. Oh, wait, let me just make sure. Yeah. So 205, which as of right now is going to be around another 77% pump. Once that breaks, 20 is 85 and then previous high, and then all-time highs up to 12 cents is in play. Again, high risk, high reward, very small market cap. So up to its 1618 at 12 cents is around a 30%, 30x plus. So it's still going to be around like a 12 million market cap. So a lot of upside potential, but extremely risky. What's up, bro? Someone just brought your YouTube up and we were discussing the USOR coin. Yeah. We already talked about this too, but I'll go ahead and... Oh my god, it's really going down. Damn, I already made an update video like two hours ago, but... Yeah, this is brutal. So this isn't good. There is no more support on the shorter time frame. Let me see. Yeah, so the next area of support would be around 206. But if that does break, then do expect a bigger capitulation. And then you're going to be forming some sort of downtrend. And we do need to bottom out at some point and find a base before we start looking at the targets on the upside again. You could see, and I don't know if you watch the videos or not, our targets did get hit. You had resistance at 4 cents 80. So once we broke 3 cents 10, 3 cents 11, the next target was 4 cents 80, which that itself alone was around a 62% pump. You see, you got rejected, and then you came all the way, and you didn't hold critical areas of support, and then the price eventually capitulated and failed. So yeah, let's see. IMU, please, to the moon. We've been live for 2 hours and 16 minutes, but man, we have 40 people in here, so. Let's see. Oh, 888. Oh, that's perfect. Look, those are my lucky numbers. 8,888. Man, it's freaking grinding. This is like, yo, this number is just gonna keep going up. I need to get to 100K. I need to get it to 100,000 because that's gonna really help my monetization. I got out of USOR and USCR because the X page was gone. They did that yesterday. That's unfortunate. Do you know why? IMU, please. What is that? Yeah, another gamble play, I would say. Relatively small market cap. You already came back up to resistance and got rejected twice. But yeah, I mean, it's 100% back up to its all-time high. And I guess the coin just came out like 5 days ago, so that's what I think. If you don't break that, you're eventually just going to keep making lower lows until you establish a base. And then once we turn bullish, then you could look for a reversal. Oops. Also looked juiced 3x. We got 38 bogeys in the chat. What do I want to do? Damn, I mean, we are getting subs. We're definitely getting subs. 88.90. I mean, do I really want to stay until 9,000? Should I just live stream like the entire night and get to 9,000? Damn. What time is it? 7. All right, so usually I'm sleeping by 9, 10, and then I wake up at 6. So what is that? Yeah, damn. Get in, get out, missed that 15K, but I got like 6 grand off of it and $4,000 of profit. Dude, that's really good. But that's fine. I mean, you had the opportunity to make 15, but you still made a lot of money, so that's really good. I appreciate the Elon coverage. Oh, what the heck? I have a power outage thing. What is this? A power outage effective tomorrow between between working hours. Wow, how convenient. That's crazy. What? Oh, it doesn't matter actually for tomorrow. So never mind. That's crazy. Moy says Hachiko. I don't know what that means. Does that mean hello in a different language? Promise Stress says, yeah, if it's true bull market, I would be taking some Altcoin. Triple T is drinking energy drinks and also blazing, it seems like. Floofin says, you only need 4 or 5 hours of sleep. No, I usually get 7 or 8 hours of sleep. I need my sleep. World Life, no good, needs to hurry up and hit on crypto. 0 support, 9K subs, let's freaking go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But that's like, I don't know if I'm going to get 100 subscribers tonight. I don't know if I'm going to get 110. Because, I mean, realistically, I still need to like get ready for sleep, you know. Do all my nightly rituals. And that would mean that I would have to be live for another 2 hours, which means that I'll be live for 4.5 hours. Because I've been live for 2.5 hours. No, 2 hours and 20 minutes right now. So, but yeah, we'll see. I don't do energy drinks. I am the energy. No, I know. I meant what is it? Coffee. I meant coffee. Oh, you know what? It reminds me. I actually ordered. So, we don't do coffee. We do. We stopped drinking coffee or stopped making coffee, but we do. We got the coffee alternative. It's like mushroom coffee. It's through Rise. Like it's a coffee alternative. It's just mushroom energy. It doesn't work at all. So if you're trying to be productive, like, don't even bother getting it. But it's just, I do it for health reasons and to be healthy. But like as far as like a daily drinker. But it reminds me that I ordered this and the package is out for delivery right now. And it's 7 o'clock at night. That's crazy. Yeah, it says it's arriving today. So it is out for delivery right now, which means that maybe by the time this live stream ends, I can actually go pick it up. Yeah, there we go. 8891. Let's go. Anyway, let's read. Same here, Triple T, water and beer. Hachiko coin. What is that? Is that a meme coin? Is that a gamble coin? Hachiko. Oh, this is a meme coin, right? I think it's a Dex coin. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, so, I mean, you have a long ways to go. It is in a major uptrend. I mean, this coin's been in an uptrend since November of 2025. Keep in mind that you're still in resistance right now. So you do have resistance here. You don't want to make a lower high and get stuck here. The next target, as far as once we turn bullish, and if you do manage to consolidate and stay over at least 8066, the next target is 7014, which as of today is going to be around oh my god, that's annoying. It would be another 109% pump from the current price. It is a small market cap coin. It's 6.8 million, so that's gonna be like a 14 million market cap, and then anything over that, I'd say to the moon. But that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. 1 coffee a day. Yeah, I heard about it and seen it. Yeah, it's supposed to be cheaper too. Like, it's supposed to be cheaper. It's supposed to be like 30 cents a cup. So I mix my mushroom coffee with black coffee, immediately go poop after. Nice. Hey, buddy. What's going on? Hey. What, buddy? What? I already gave you guys food. Are you still hungry? All right. Hey, give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta give these cats some food. Buddy. Yes, part of the nightly ritual is to give the outdoor cats dry food. So we're going to give everybody some more treats. And there you go. Here's a little bit more. Here's 2 more. Just don't throw it up. And then, you know what? Actually, there's a couple more. Here you go. Alright, guys. Here you go. All right, where were we? Oh, we were looking at the subs, seeing if we got any more subs. We got 1 more subscriber. Let me look at my HODL app because I actually ended up downloading it again. Nice. Yeah, nothing. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Silver Days. Bro loves his cats. Yes, absolutely. Outdoor cats. Well, yeah, my 2 indoor cats, and then there are 2 outdoor cats. At least the good thing is that Dogelon is still trending #1, so that's still pretty good. Like, that's pretty good. Dogelon trending #1. U.S. gold reserve is bouncing. I think that's the meme coin that you wanted me to look at that other night, right? Sandbaggin 01 for $5. Let's go. Damn. Another super chat. Let's go. Thank you so much for the $5. Sandbaggin says, crazy volume in Elon. No real price move. What's happening? Sorry if I'm late and you already covered this. Yeah, this was the hot topic today because this is my coin. I like this coin. So the reason why there is, it's first of all, it's free advertising for Dogelon because now everyone sees Dogelon Mars #1 on trending on StockWits and CoinMarketCap. Second of all, you have Biconomy. Unfortunately, you can't go over here anymore, but because when you do it, it goes to Bitcoin. But Biconomy had it listed, and it had it listed like the price surged to 50 to 75 cents on Biconomy, and then they just removed it. But you can see that all the volume is from Biconomy, and this is an error. But what's good for Dogelon is that what this did is it got the volume up to 31 billion, like showing on CoinMarketCap, but also it actually has it trending as #1. So I think by default, that also contributed to Dogelon getting some sort of, 17% move to the upside, because it did a 17% move from the low. So that's pretty good. But again, the volume, I wouldn't count on this being real. I think this is just artificial volume. So it's literally free advertising for Dogelon. Again, out of 30 million cryptocurrencies or however many there are, Dogelon is literally listed as the top one for everybody in crypto to see, which is kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, because then although like this is fake, but people are going to be like, oh, Dogelon Mars, interesting, let's buy some. because it's already still at the low. So yeah, anyway, I hope that made sense. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate that. That's a lot of money, so thank you. Mults all going to get delisted. That's the lesson. Sean says, if my retire hits 30x, which I know it would, I will move 25% profits on Elon and 25% to BTC. Yeah, and then put 50% into your savings. What are your thoughts on USOR now? It has dropped tremendously. Yeah, it's hold on, let me check if I got any more subs. We did not. It's okay. USOR. Yeah, so for USOR, you just need to hold this previous low. If it does break this area, then obviously you had a 786 retracement. You're going to come down. If you don't get some sort of bounce, then you're probably going to get a bigger capitulation to, and at that point, I don't know. But this was a extremely gamble play. This was this was an extremely gamble play. And you technically had a 786 retracement. So, unfortunately, you couldn't break out and you got rejected. Now, one thing to note is that apparently the website is down, or they took down their X, which is not good. So please just be careful. If you're trying to buy now to get or completely gamble, that's one thing. But if you believe in the coin long term, definitely look into the project and before you put any more money into it, and make sure that it wasn't like a rug pull. Free advertising, yes. Coinbase made a social media app. I commend your copium. It's honestly very impressive. Wait, for Dogelon or for what? For Dogelon Mars? Yo, I have to believe in it. Like what? Like I have the coin. I need to get my money back. So I believe in what I say. And I say what I believe. Okay? I just want to wake up and I want this coin to be actually where it was last time. Or actually where it was. But anyway, let's see. Let's keep it going. Entries. I have another 50K. What is Elon market cap? $30 million. $36 million. But then again, I don't know why it's fully diluted. I thought 50% was locked in a liquidity pool that you couldn't touch for the next 30 years anyway. So I'm not really sure what happened to that, but this is really supposed to be closer to what Shiba Inu has, which is which is like 500 trillion. $200 BTC was the original price target. Yeah, my BTC target price was between 139 and 148. So my bull run target was 139 to 148, and you can see we never really touched it. So that's unfortunate. I was wrong, but I mean, oh well. What are you gonna do? Give me 1 second. Let's see. Man. Come on, Elon. What do you think about AVNT and virtual on Robinhood? Avantis? Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. It came out and it rugged. Obviously, I don't like that. Now, if we've bottomed here, then that's good. But we're double bottoming here, and I think that's support anyway, right? Yeah, you could. Oh no, we already broke support. So I don't really like using these wicks, but I guess 12 cents would be the next target if we do break below this double bottom. And then overhead, you have resistance at 40 to 58 cents. So if we get some sort of reversal, you could still come back up here, have a retracement and get stuck and come back down. And then the bigger target would be a 618 retracement, which is around 329% from the current price. So yeah, that's what I think. And then you said virtual on Robinhood. Virtual. Yeah, so virtual, nothing's changed in terms of the price, the targets. Good thing is that you are oversold on the daily. Last time you were here, you did a nice move. This was around a 97% move. You don't want this next one to be a lower high because you're still validating this downtrend. So if it's going to be bullish, then you need to break this area of resistance between 74 and 107 and not make a lower high and not get stuck at the downtrend. So once all of that is in play, then you have a climate for bullish reversal, bullish momentum incoming to the moon, to the moon. Wait, Zilliqa bounced 100% today. Damn, I remember that from 2020 good times. Zilliqa, are people actually buying Zilliqa? I haven't heard, nobody's asked for Zilliqa in years. Oh my gosh. Yo, I need to make a video on this. Oh my god, I have to edit the videos too. And it's 7:30. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's okay. This is worth it, man. It's up 70. What is it? It's up, man. It's up 72% on the day. Count me in. But it's still in a major downtrend. Taking a look at Zilliqa on the live stream. So congratulations if you managed to buy the exact bottom for Zilliqa. You are up around 72% on the day as of right now. However, you are still in a major downtrend. You're in a major downward channel. Nothing is bullish with Zilliqa until you break 1 cent 80 on the upside, and as long as price action's under 1 cent, then it is still unfortunately bearish. What this means is that although you had a monster move, you can get some sort of continuation that also takes you in this area of resistance. However, if you don't see follow through or a breakout, then it's just going to be a retracement like it's had every single time while making a lower high and then eventually putting in a lower low. And that's pretty much it for Zilliqa. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. 94, 94, going once, going twice. No cigar. What do you think of US gold? Is that crypto, or are you talking about actual US gold? Floofin says, well, if it gets to 3.6 billion, that would be 100x. Good luck, bro. I hope it happens. Bro, I hope so too. Promise says from the wick, it's new, the pics. Yo, I don't know what you're saying, Promise of Stress. Are you talking to me or are you talking to someone in the chat? From the wick. I'm holding PYPL for its earnings tomorrow. Oh wait, is that PayPal? It's been extremely dead and oversold for 5 years plus now. Yeah, Faith, I already looked at IMU. You gotta go back and check it. You can't just ask for it and then come back like 15 minutes later, because I looked at that for you like 10 minutes ago. Hey buddy. US gold on Phantom. So is that US gold? This one, right? Oh, wow. Our target actually got hit. Yeah, I haven't looked at this in a while, but our target got hit. We literally circled this, and then you got stuck here. We said this was the next area. You got stuck, and then you got rejected. So, As of right now, I guess I would say, yeah, bullish over 3035. Be careful for the 618 retracement at 78. Previous high, and then all-time highs up to 2 cents 49 is in play, which as of today is going to be around a 50x, which would put the market cap still under 100 million. So this is obviously a gamble play. It is a high risk, high reward coin. So just FYI, it is very, very, very risky. Yo, got him for 5 beans. Let's go. Welcome to the end of the live stream. We will probably be live for another 20 minutes because I'll have to edit all my videos and then post them and then get ready for bed and do all that stuff. So, yeah. So, welcome to the last 20 minutes of the live stream. And yo, thank you so much for the 5 beans. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. 5 beans for the win, man. Thank you. Hey guys, whoa, you guys are going crazy right now. My cats are literally running around going crazy right now. Hey, relax everybody. Yeah, hit me with what you would like me to look at for you. We are getting a lot of subs. That's good. I really want to get to 8,900 because we just got to 8,800 like 5 days ago. So we are getting a lot of we're getting a lot of subscribers. So that's really good. 63 votes in. 62% think that we are bearish. Oh, so we got some bulls back in here. We're getting a nice bounce from Bitcoin, and we're getting the bulls coming back. So we got 38% saying bullish to the moon super cycle. It used to be 32%. Now it's 38%. And then 70. It used to be 70%. Up to 70% saying bearish, and now it's 62%. So let's go. The bulls are back. Banker coin, we already looked at that. However, we can take a look at it again really quick. Do I have a saved chart for this? Yeah, so nothing's changed. Nothing's happened. We have support here at 43. You already technically came down and retested support. But you need to absolutely break 3081 because if you don't break this area, you're probably going to get a bigger correction and a deeper correction back down to these lows. So kind of a very important level needs to hold 3043 to 59 for any sort of continuation higher, okay? So just FYI. And then previous highs in play and then all-time highs up to... up to 206 would be in play, which is, I think, a 10x from the current price. Not financial advice, just my opinion, which I think this is actually this chart, right? Let me just make sure. Hey, 204 on this chart. Yeah, 204 on this chart, but 206 on this chart. Unless you're using this. No. No way. Unless you're not using that. Yeah, so not using the wick, because I guess this one didn't have it, right? No, this did. Weird. Okay. Well, anyway. That's what I think about it. Not financial advice. Just my opinion. Gotta let the trolls troll and your sub count goes up. Nah, man, I'm not gonna let any trolls in here. Heck no. Bros, cats are... Dude, do you hear them? Do you guys see them going crazy right now? Hey, you okay? Are you okay, buddy? Because you're going crazy. Yo, they're like running around all over right now. They're absolutely going crazy right now. All right, what else are we gonna look at? Any new subs? Any new subs? 7 more. We need 7 more brave souls for subscribers. I guess Dojo on Mars is going back up. Let me check my Gemini. Alo's gonna be like, "Oh, you have so much hopium," but yo, I need Dojo on Mars to go up, man. Come on, give me my money back. I want my money back. Give me my money back. Yeah, I can't. It actually went up to 4. Wow, it actually went up to 4. That's pretty cool. I didn't even see it. That must have been that fast. Literally going up to 4. It's pretty good. They fell. They fell those solar. They feel those solar fellows coming from the sun. Oh yeah, wasn't that supposed to be a thing? Like the sun is very active right now or something. I think I read that somewhere. It might have been on like Instagram or TikTok or something. But apparently there are solar flares or something. What's this? Zilica just popped. Oh, we just made a video on it. Last night was the full moon. Good bounce, we called it. Yeah, we called it. It's not bearish anymore. It's bullish. Aloe confirms it's bullish. Wait, how's Vara doing? Oh, wow. Arkham. Got him says Arkham. Let's take a look at Arkham for you. Yeah, so for Arkham, I guess I'll make a video for you. Taking a look at Arkham on the live stream. So a couple things to note. We are sitting on support here at 12 cents 79. The RSI is extremely oversold. So last time this was the case, we had a little baby rally, but then we fell off the cliff and made a lower low. So be careful because that's always in play. This was 40%. Now that doesn't have to happen all the time. We have a lot of areas of resistance to break. On the shorter time frame for Arkham, or Arkham, however you want to say it, we do have resistance at 18 to 23 cents, meaning that we could get a small bounce, make a lower high, and validate this downward channel that we've been in. Once you break that, the next macro areas of resistance is 27 to 46 cents, meaning that we can still technically come back up to this level, make a lower high, and validate this downtrend that we're in. In order for you to be very bullish on Arkham, you need to absolutely break this area of resistance. Once that breaks, then we can start taking a look at the targets on the upside, which would be $1.04 previous high, and then all-time highs up to $36 for Arkham. I don't really know if that's valid because I don't know the market cap on it, but once we do start breaking out of areas of resistance, then we can start looking at what levels are the next areas of resistance on the macro time frame. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Let's go. 6 more souls. Come on. Hey, what did you catch? Did you catch a... Hold on. Hey, what is that? What is that? Alright, I gotta close the door. Yeah, dudes. So when I leave the door open, there's a really big gap under it, and we have pincher bugs and spiders that always come in. And then our cats like to play with them and torture them, and then I have to pick them up. So luckily it wasn't the case this time, but that happened last night. All right, what is this? And we're entering eclipse soon. Let's go. Energy been hitting us. It's all over TikTok, Instagram. And YouTube. You're welcome. Thank you, Aloe. Mr. Aloe. The almighty aloe. You're welcome, Gotham. And hey, thank you so much for the 5 beans. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. 5 beans. Let's see. What else can we look at? Hey, all right, did you buy Vara? Damn. 186%. Hey, what's OXC doing? Oh, wow. This is so bad. Imagine if I just never sold. I would have been broke. I would have lost all my money, actually. But I feel like this is one of those coins that you will eventually get like a 10x just overnight. But I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. If you can understand it, you can maybe predict human behavior, which controls markets. Yo, man, that sounds like a lot of work. I'll just leave that for the professionals. I'm just trying to wait to see if Dojo on Mars is gonna go up or not, man. We got 64 votes in. 38% think that it is a bullish super cycle, $103,000 to the moon. 62% think that we are bearish and we're going down to $70,000. Please get your votes in so we can get the most accurate poll ever recorded on YouTube land. Yo, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Break out. Yo, this is it. Dojo on Mars. This is what I've been live streaming for around 3 hours now. Almost 3 hours. Come on, do we have anyone new? Nope. We need 6 more. Let's see. Is BTC pumping? Probably, right? Oh, man. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, hi. Yeah. Oh, on top of the mailbox? Yeah, that's fine. Also, you could just throw it over the gate, but you could put it on the mailbox. I'll grab it. Yeah. If you could throw it over, that's perfect. Okay, thank you. Bye. Yeah, so unprofessional. I just answered a phone call on my live stream. Yeah, so that was the delivery for the Rise that we were talking about earlier in the video, or earlier in the live stream. So that's pretty funny. Oh man, Dojo Lawn Mars, get you some. I'm just constantly checking my HODL app right now. Damn. All right, what are we looking at? We got like another 8 minutes, 9 minutes. We need to get 8,900 subscribers in the next 9 minutes, 7 minutes. Oh my gosh, 6 minutes. Yeah, we need to get another 6 subscribers in 6 minutes. Do you think we can handle that? Do you think we can do that? We can get 6 subscribers in 6 minutes to get to 8,900. I think so. I think it's possible. Come on, break out. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's a big candle too. That's like 2%. Or yeah, that's a 2% candle right here. That's pretty big. I remember 2% was like $2,000, right? Wait, was it? No, it wasn't. How much was it? 10%. Yeah, I remember 10% candles were like two grand, like $1,000, $2,000 on Dojo on Mars back in the day. You should sell at 90. You should set a 90 sell order for your Dojo at your target. What do you mean? My target, like you're talking about resistance, like selling at resistance. My target would be, if I think that we're not going to break this area of resistance, it would be 705 to 7064, which as of today is going to be around a 35 to a 75% pump. So that's what I would do, theoretically. You should set a 90 day sell order. No, because I don't know. I think we're going to go higher. I don't know. I don't think... And like, why does this candle keep spawning in? This candle, like, I wish this candle was real. Because look at that. Look at this. Just not like 100. Literally, there's nothing higher than 100. Wow. Tau update. Bittenzer. You got it. Yeah, so nothing's changed with Bittenzer. Right now, you are extremely oversold, so hopefully we get some sort of reversal. You're probably going to put in a bottom here. You have resistance at 233 to 275. We could still come back up there. You could still validate this downtrend as you've been doing since, I guess, since technically May of 2025. Next major area of support for Tau would be $60 to $106. However, if you manage to get price action back over 225, which does coincide with our short-term area of resistance, then this becomes invalidated. Exactly what we talked about Zebic for like the longest time, where, hey, this is invalidated if you break over here, but you actually had a retracement. Traders took profits and then you fell back off the table. So this is still support on the macro time frame. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna get. Maybe I'll wake up and I'll be at 8,900. But yeah, we've been live for 3 hours now. I don't know if I could. I gotta do stuff. So I gotta get ready. I gotta get ready for tomorrow. But hey, 3-hour live stream. That's not bad. 3-hour live stream. I got to get ready for tomorrow's power outage. Planned power outage. During working hours. Hey, come here. Psst, psst, psst. Come on. Psst, psst. Oh my gosh. Hey, what's up? What are you doing? Meow for the win. What is... Alright. Okay, well, you know, maybe we'll wake up and we will be at, you know, 6 zeros tomorrow. That would be the best case scenario. Let me just close out of that. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, so we've been live for about 3 hours now. So I think we're gonna call it. Actually, we have been live for exactly 3 hours now. So I think we're gonna call it here. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day. We will be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you so much for all the subscribers, all the super chats, all the members. I appreciate all of your support. Tonight was pretty good. We did get a lot of super chats during these 3 hours. So I do greatly appreciate that. That is really awesome. So thank you so much for all of your super chats. I'm glad you guys came by. We got to really dissect and create hopium on this. Oh, they fixed it. Aloe, did you already leave? Hey, they fixed it. It's not showing. It's not showing the crazy. Okay, so it's still trending. It's still trending, but it's not showing the. We just talked about this. They need to. Hopefully they fix this so it doesn't show. It doesn't show it on CoinMarketCap. So let's see if they fixed it. No, they didn't fix it on here. They fixed it on the 24-hour volume here, but they still didn't fix it on the actual chart. You can see that the chart still shows 31 billion. But they actually they fixed it, so it's now only 6.29. So let me see. So it's Biconomy's still there, but obviously it's now showing a thing. So yeah, so it's still okay. So yeah. I guess they fixed it, but at least we got that exposure, and we're still trending #1. But anyway, I guess let me read the chat, see if anybody has anything to say. Meow, we rich yet? It's been like 4 years, bro. I know you're telling me, man. I'm on the same boat as you, man. Like this, you know what I'm holding. You see what I have. So like, it's crazy. I had 16,000 on Dogelon back in 22, and I lost my And I understand, man. I understand. I don't even know. Like, that's like $500 now. So I totally get it, man. There was a bunch of Binance listings today, by the way, but I didn't notice anything important. Oh, well, as long as they don't go down, as long as there aren't coins that are down like 90%. Love everyone's energy. Let's go. Yeah, dude, refresh. Let me see. At least we're still trending, but yeah. Yeah, the market the volume is actually still on here, so I'm curious to see if they're gonna take it away. Like, you see how you literally can see the volume spike here. So we'll see if they remove that. And then that's weird that Gate.io is showing it at 46 cents. Like, this makes no sense. Oh yeah, this is the new Elon. I don't know why they have it listed on there, but whatever. Yeah, anyway, have a great night, have a great day. Again, thank you so much for coming by. I'm not going to get distracted again unless Elon goes up by like 20%. I'll be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully I see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. If not, have a great day. Thank you so much for coming by, and I will see everybody tomorrow.